Good afternoon, beautiful souls. Welcome in. Hi. Today, I just feel called to remind you of your power. I want you to understand that you are the co-creator of what you see now. Now, some people might look at me and say, "Excuse me? What do you mean I've created everything that I've gone through?" Now, I believe that we have soul contracts and we go through things that we choose to go through in order to expand. Knowing that, hi Cassie, man. Knowing that we are the co-creator of our reality. And I say co-creator because I don't think that each of us individually is the only creator. I believe in a higher power, higher force. People believe in God, the universe, spirit guides, whatever, whomever you'd like to believe in. But when we understand that God, the universe, have a certain level of power over our lives and in our creation, but we also have a certain level of power, we can't just kind of like victimize ourselves into, well, that's what God has in store for me. No, because we are the co-creator. Yes, God may put you through things to expand and to level up, but it's your choice to alchemize the situations that you've gone through and grow and expand from them. You can go through situations, same situations, different fonts, and not learn from them. What allows you to learn from situations is to apply the knowledge, right? So when you go through a hardship or just a hard situation, understanding the lesson and then future integration of the lesson that you've learned. This is how you just level up in life, right? Level up in a job. If you make a mistake, well, you acknowledge your mistake, you learn it, and next time you don't make that mistake. That's with everything. That being what are you looking at? That being said, you are the creator of your reality in the sense of your perception. There is so many ideologies and so many things I could say, your thoughts, beliefs, and your actions, but I'm just going to lower it down. Not lower it, but squish it into one word: perception. I believe in this so strongly I have it tatted on my spine. Perception is how the world is for you. Two people could look at the same situation and one has a completely different perception than the other. Doesn't mean that their perceptions are wrong, they're just different. But if you look at somebody who has a negative perception of the world, they're only going to look at negative things. They're only going to view situations as negative experiences. But if you're somebody who has a positive perception on the world, you'll look at any experience as a positive experience and integrate the lessons from it, and you'll be able to alchemize from it. Now, we are programmed to just view things negatively through social media, through predictive programming, movies, shows, school, all of these things, but there isn't a way to integrate it. And I actually had a client come to me and tell me that the practices and the homework that I had given them had really helped them be able to alchemize, and every time they caught a bad thought, to alchemize it into a positive thought. And they actually saw the actions and their reality switch from their thoughts. Our thoughts are extremely powerful. So once we understand that your perception of life is life, you will be able to alchemize and change your perception of life. Things are not facts, right? When we go through day to day, we perceive them as facts. But the only thing that makes it fact is our lens of it, our perception of it. For example, you could miss a bus, and then your perception of it is like, oh my goodness, I'm late, I'm gonna get fired from this job, the universe hates me, God hates me. Or your perception is, thank goodness I missed that bus, I probably would have gotten into an accident, I probably could have died, something horrible could have happened, now I'm headed in a better direction. And my perception that I've integrated in my life is that everything happens for me in divine timing, and everything happens to me for a reason. Good or bad, I know that it's for my highest and greatest self, and only my highest and greatest self. So I do offer one-on-one mentorship. It's linked in my bio if you want to. There's so many options you can choose from. I have helped countless clients and people just in my day-to-day switch their perception and switch their perception of the world and so much more. Mwah.